You know that feeling when you're scrolling through Instagram and every post is like, good vibes only, or just think positive and everything will work out. And for a second, you think, maybe they're right. Maybe if I just smile more or manifest harder, my life will magically fix itself. But then reality hits and you're like, wait, no, my problems are still here. And now I feel worse because I can't even be positive enough to fix them. Sound familiar? Well, here's the truth. The self-help industry has sold us a lie, and it's time to talk about the dark side of positivity. Because what if I told you that constantly forcing yourself to be happy is actually making things worse? Let's break it down. Imagine this. You're having a bad day, like a really bad day, and you open up to a friend and they hit you with, just stay positive, or everything happens for a reason. Now, instead of feeling better, you feel guilty, like your sadness is somehow your fault. That's toxic positivity in action. It's the idea that we should only focus on the good and ignore anything negative. But here's the thing, life isn't all sunshine and rainbows, and pretending it is can be downright harmful. Think about it. When you're told to just be positive, what you're really being told is that your feelings don't matter, that your struggles aren't valid, and that's not just unhelpful, it's damaging, because it dismisses your reality and leaves you feeling even more alone. Let's talk about the pressure to always be on top of your game. How many times have you seen those motivational quotes that say, you can achieve anything if you just believe? Or, no bad days, only bad attitudes. Sounds inspiring, right? But what happens when you don't achieve it? Or when you have a bad day despite your best efforts? You start to feel like a failure, like you're not trying hard enough or you're not good enough. And that's where the real damage happens. Because now, you're not just dealing with your problems. You're dealing with the added pressure of feeling like you're failing at being positive. And let's be honest, that pressure can be crushing. It's like carrying around a backpack full of rocks. And every time you stumble, someone adds another rock until you're so weighed down, you can't even move. Here's a hard truth. Suppressing your emotions doesn't make them go away. It just bottles them up until they explode. Think about it. When was the last time you let yourself truly feel angry, sad, or frustrated without immediately trying to fix it? Or look on the bright side? Probably not recently, because we've been conditioned to believe that negative emotions are bad. But here's the thing. Emotions aren't good or bad. They're just information. They're your brain's way of telling you that something needs attention. And when you ignore them, you're essentially silencing your own inner voice. It's like having a check engine light on your car. And instead of fixing the problem, you just cover the light with duct tape. Sure, you can't see it anymore, but the problem is still there, and it's only going to get worse. Let's talk about social media for a second, because let's be real, it's a breeding ground for toxic positivity. You see someone posting about their perfect life, and you think, why can't I be like that? Why can't I be happy all the time? But here's the secret, no one is happy all the time. Those picture-perfect posts are just highlights, not the full story. And when you compare your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. It's like comparing your first draft to someone else's final edit. It's not fair to you, and it's not realistic. And the worst part is that this constant comparison can lead to a never-ending cycle of self-doubt and insecurity. Because no matter how hard you try, you'll never measure up to an illusion. Another dangerous side effect of toxic positivity is the illusion of control. The idea that if you just think the right thoughts or do the right things, you can control everything that happens to you. But here's the truth. Life is unpredictable, and no amount of positive thinking can change that. Bad things happen to good people, and good things happen to bad people. And trying to control everything only leads to frustration and disappointment. Because when things don't go your way, you're left feeling like you failed, like you didn't try hard enough, or you didn't believe enough. And that's a heavy burden to carry. So now that we've talked about the problem, let's talk about the solution. Because the goal isn't to be negative all the time, it's to find balance. Here's how you can do it. Embrace your emotions. Instead of pushing them away, give yourself permission to feel whatever you're feeling without judgment. If you're sad, be sad. If you're angry, be angry. If you're frustrated, be frustrated. Your emotions are valid, and they matter. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a friend who's struggling. Because the truth is, you're doing the best you can, and that's enough. Set realistic expectations. It's okay to have bad days. It's okay to not have it all figured out. Progress, not perfection, is what matters. Seek genuine support. Surround yourself with people who allow you to be real, not just positive. Because real support means being there for the good and the bad. Redefine success. Success isn't about being happy all the time. It's about being authentic and resilient in the face of life's challenges. Because life isn't about avoiding the hard stuff. It's about navigating it with grace and authenticity. So the next time someone tells you to just stay positive, and remember this, it's okay to not be okay. And acknowledging that is the first step toward real growth. So what do you think? Have you ever fallen into the toxic positivity trap? Let me know in the comments. And if this video helped you, hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Remember, it's not about being positive all the time. It's about being real. And that's where true growth happens.